you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to Wallace Wade Stadium in Durham, North Carolina, home to the Duke Blue Devils. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Pittsburgh Panthers, taking on a fellow ACC opponent, the Duke Blue Devils. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Pit lined up, ready for the opening kickoff as we get things underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Duke Blue Devils offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving.
Oh, he's got some space. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They got it out to the 41 with a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. Backed up now. Here's second and long. The play action fake. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Gets it up to the 35-yard line before going out of bounds. And the Blue Devils will try to pin them back with the punt. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Sends his first one of the day on its way, and that matches the number of appearances he had in that win last week. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. The Panthers offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And a part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Got his man on the right. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. Pittsburgh going to work with a fresh set of downs. They'll run play action. Looking for space to the left. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. Couldn't find much breathing room to return it, but the interception has this offense in business at the 27. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Man, this offense has been bad. How about the first play? Nowhere to go, nowhere to run, tackle for a loss. Second play, you get your quarterback sacked. And the third play, now we're sitting in 3rd and long, right where this defense wants to get us.
Those defenders were seeing red, and the quarterback felt it and got down quickly. The Blue Devils will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. To find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. That last possession, a prime example, Jesse, of how things get condensed in the red zone.
Hard to throw when the windows are smaller, and that's what happens down near the goal line, David. But for this quarterback here, just take accountability and ownership and come out here and lead your offense.
And move on. Like, we needed points. That's something that we can harp on. We'll watch the tape this week, but now it's time to move on. Let's get another drive going.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Panthers come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Grab near the marker, it's Smith. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off-play action on first down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. To throw, it's Carr. Makes the grab, it's Hilton. At the 35, he's open. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. Pittsburgh has a really nice drive going. Now the play fake. Fires to the wideout. They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the first down. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Wants to keep it in the air. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
Great awareness by that defender that time. Seeing the ball thrown, getting his big paw, knocking it down, and now you set up 2nd down.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
You got great field position here. You got to pay it off. Who is your go-to receiver that can make a play in this situation?
Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. Looking for the goal line. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Panthers! Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback and wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They'll go to the ground. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Blue Devils with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Sometimes the ball just bounces your way, and the offense very lucky to keep possession on that one. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. The Blue Devils will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. ground, but not before. He makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to go up top. Looking down the middle. He caught it. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be first and goal.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Gets it out quickly. 2 of their 3 red zone trips have come up empty. They'd like to punch it in here on second and goal. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! He didn't see anyone open. Said, no problem. I'll take care of it myself.
Yeah, I've been there before. Been there, done that. Not my first rodeo. I've been in this kind of situation. Down by the goal line, I'm getting outside, and I'm taking it in myself.
Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Pittsburgh has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Going right to work up top. Finds his man. It's Cutler. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. And the Blue Devils racing to the line in a hurry up. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, they got the first down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got first down. Let's go fast.
It's complete to the right. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. The Blue Devils in a good spot here with second and short. To the ground with the back. Finds a little space. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Now on second and goal. They'll run it left, looking for the end zone here. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Duke. Lining up to add another. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And he'll return it and try to get behind his blocker. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. To the air, it's Carr. Keeps looking downfield. Trying to escape and get it himself. What a nice job by the defense stringing that out and forcing him out of bounds. He got nothing. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Looking to fire. Caught over the middle. It's Flanagan. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. The Panthers lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. And And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
This is one of the top 10 offenses in the nation in getting first downs. To do that, you got to have balance. You can't always throw for it on third down. You've got to be able to run it as well. And they've got a dude in the backfield who just knows how to move the chains.
Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup. This Pitt offense has been clicking on this drive. And that one goes incomplete, but there is a penalty flag, and they might have gotten him for OPI.
I know that's offensive pass interference, but I actually think that's a very heads-up play because that ball might have got intercepted. That was an errant throw. The receiver knew it, and instead of allowing the defender to pick it off, he knew, hey, I got to create a penalty here to save my quarterback and bail him out.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, you live by the blitz, you die by the blitz. That time, the defense called it at the perfect time. The linebacker able to make the stop on a short gain.
And from the offense's there he goes. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. And the Panthers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Grab behind the line. It's Smith. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They'll try to snap it quickly. Guys, they're really starting to find a rhythm in conference play now. They'll try to keep it going through the rest of this ACC slate.
I think it's really important because they're building confidence early in the season. There were a lot of expectations on this team to play well, and they've been doing that. Obviously, David, they've got bigger challenges ahead.
Yeah, and the conference play, obviously you want to see that continue to grow. The confidence, the familiarity with each other within, obviously, is a lot of time that's a big deal. The rivalries that come with it. So, great start, a lot of positive momentum built for this squad.
Skips away from pressure. Makes the grab. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Pitt pushing the pace. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The offense knocking on the door. First and goal. To the air, it's Carr. He's going for the goal line. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's second and goal. Trying to surge it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pitt. That drive was what every father wants his daughter's romances to be like. Slow, take your time, drain the clock, no hurry at all.
Sometimes love is a slow burn. And that's what we just saw on that last drive. I am so impressed with the execution, and I love their ability to run the football. These players, they're coached up. They're coming out here, and they are executing exactly how their coaches prepared them to do in this game.
And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but man, you look at the scoreboard. You're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity. Create some momentum. Cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Quickly out to the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Rushes on him. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He gets it out to the 28-yard line. Not enough to pick up the first down. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Punt is on its way. Turns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. To the air, it's Carr. Fires to the tight end.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find their rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Snagged in the middle, it's Smith. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Waning seconds of the first half, and they'll try to tack on a 3 before they head to the locker room. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And that will extend their lead even further. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. And the Blue Devils will boot it away to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
He'll go to work in the air on second down. Going to try to get it himself. At the 40, there he goes. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Back to throw, it's Dyer. Fires to the big fella.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Second down, he'll throw it. Got it in the middle, it's Ramsey. Tackle is made at the 44 after the 5-yard gain and the first down.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas.
Breaks into the open. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
And he's brought down, but a flag is also down.
Hold on.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Now it's 1st and 20 for the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Now he'll fire back into the middle. And he pulls it in at the 15. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. The give is to Smith. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Panthers. And the stomping has commenced. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. The Blue Devils trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass on second down. Finds the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. There's the pressure. Trying to make magic with his feet. Turning it on. He's not quite going to make it to the sticks. Left inches short. 4th down coming, and man, did he empty the bag. Spin, shoot, jump, jive, you name it. He tried everything. Let's see what he can do with it. He's got great speed. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
He's piled up 87 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. Now it's a first down from the 43-yard line. Boom. Right back to the well. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. Touchdown, Panthers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. You're not going to keep the lid on this guy forever. Sooner or later, he's going to get loose.
He is. He's a bad mother. Shut your mouth. I mean, this dude can make plays. That's why you keep feeding it to him, because at some point, he's going to break it loose and make a huge play.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. And here comes the offense on second down. Back to pass. That's caught. It's Moore. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Caught in the backfield, it's Swartz. And this one will be stopped for no gain. While will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Off the play fake. Shoots it to the left. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. And now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. Stands in and takes the hit. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And the Blue Devils line up to punt it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Now on the return. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. He wants to change this route. Looking to throw, it's Carr. Got it in the middle, it's Smith. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. Offense set on 1st down.
And that's good enough for a 1st down.
Caught in the backfield. It's Flanagan. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Throws to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
looking to throw on first down. Still looking on the move. Nice move to pick up yardage. He'll be run out of bounds, but we've got laundry on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Illegal touchdown. Offense.
And the offense will take that penalty and move a little bit closer. That's the end of the period, and Pittsburgh has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Motion from the wide receiver. Off play action. Got his man. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Now facing a third and long. Just keep slinging it. And they fail to hook up on third down.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Using his legs, it's Amatova.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Makes a man. He smashes his way through again. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49, a big pickup there. They'll have it at the 49, just across midfield, 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Tight end now in motion. Trying play action. Let's it fly. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. Here's the handoff. He is stopped at the 47-yard line, and that's not nearly enough to move the chains. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Unloads to the wideout. And this will fall incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. They want that clock to run. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Hit right back to the line.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. Looking to buy time. Finds his tight end. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
It's a really nice job by the defense staying disciplined there, and the quarterback's trying to get it out on the right side. As soon as he makes the catch, though, down he goes. Really good job with the tackle.
Grab near the sticks. It's Hilton. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Pittsburgh has a really nice drive going. Defense there to stop him at the 20. Let's give him 3 yards on that carry. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It's complete to the left. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. On 1st and goal, let's see what Pitt does here. Wants to throw. It's Carr. Buys a little time. Got his man on the right. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. To the air on second down. Trying to barrel in. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation. And they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet, and that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down. Everybody wants that, but your defense...
Oh, he's got some space. Reaches into the bag of moves and finds his way up to the 31. The Blue Devils can really attack on this second and short. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Twin receivers on both sides of the field. It's 2nd and 4. Wants to go up top. They're working that left side. They get him on the ground at the 36 after a pickup of 5. The offense set for a first down play. Looking to throw on first down. Here's a throw downfield late. And a big play on the outside. What a job to keep those feet in bounds and get the completion. And the Blue Devils will line it up on 1st and 10. Creates a little room. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Looking to pass. It's Mahan. Fires to the wideout. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game.
Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive and lets it fly deep downfield. And he takes it in the end zone for a touchdown. A little window dressing here at the end of the game.
Well, it's good to finally see this offense have a little bit of success because that has not been the case in this game. Nothing has gone their way. They keep shooting themselves in the foot. You know, guys, coaches are always trying to find things to build on, and this is at least something late in this game, scoring that touchdown that hopefully helps build their confidence the next time they take the field.
He only needs a sliver of daylight. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. And they finish it off with a touchdown and seal up this game.
Yeah, this might be what you call garbage time, and it might not really matter because you know the game's out of reach, but I like it. Keep executing. Keep finding some more plays. Hey, maybe you find a play later on down the season you might come back to and say, hey, this actually worked in this situation.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Gonna run it. It's Denson.
Well, I think the offense at this point now, they're just trying to limit the damage. They want to get out of here and move on, turn the page to the next game because things just have not been going their way, throwing or running the football.
Quarterback on the keeper. Got enough for the first down. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Gets the back moving. Back to throw. It's Mahan. Lost one deep down the right side. And is knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. So now it's 2nd and long. The play action fake. Throws to the wideout. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
One more play to pad the stats. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Throwing right. It's caught downfield. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. The Blue Devils, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. And the pass is incomplete, and that's going to be the final play as this game is over.